Hello. Howdy, hi, welcome. Come on in. Welcome, hi. Hello. Come on in. Welcome, howdy, hi. Good news, everybody. My eye feels so much better. If you know that my eye has been bothering me, then yippee. My eye, it feels much better today. So, and last night, it was the first night in a while where I was able to sleep without any kind of discomfort or pain. Yay! So, Twiins is healing. But on to important stuff, am I right? Video games. Yeah, the direct was today, and it was pretty dang swell if I do say so myself. Which is great, because honestly, I saw some people chatting about it, and everyone was acting like it was like just another bad partner, partner presents, and it was actually pretty dang solid. So let's get straight into it. Hello, welcome, howdy. Come in. Oh, you guys are a little, that's fine. I could see you fine enough. No one watches a VOD to see chat anyway. Pippin, are you done being goofy? You done being frightened about nothing in particular? Come on, little butt boy. You just fell off of a small container while you were napping. Nothing hurt you. Don't sniff the wall. Whatever. Alright, cats are cats. You know how it'd be. Are there multiple directs? Because I swear you've done streams on directs already this year. Yeah, they don't do just one direct. They do directs every time there's kind of just like plenty of stuff to like to showcase, you know? And we did just do one about a Pokemon Presents as well. So, like, literally last week. And that one was disappointing. But this one wasn't. Let's take a gander at what all we had going on. Oh, okay, so first up was Monster Hunter Stories. I've played one of the Monster Hunter stories before, and the gameplay was fun, and the story was good enough. But my issue with it was that it like refused to acknowledge you as the protagonist. It was like, it was constantly addressing other characters and having other characters kind of do all the big important stuff. And so it was kind of frustrating, and I hope that this one would alleviate that. It looks like you don't get to make your character for this one. So it's Monster Hunter, by the way. It's Monster Hunter, but like it's an RPG, and you don't hunt them, you ride them. You ride the monsters. So like look, there's the guy. There he is, riding the Rathalos. So yeah, it's different, it's fun, I like it, and I hope that having it be so that you don't make your own character would result in a stronger story. Which there seems to be quite the intriguing plot of twin monsters hatching from an egg. Ooh. They should call it Monster Tamer then, but it's still set in the Monster Hunter universe. So kind of looks like the new Trigun anime. Yeah, kinda, huh? In a video gamey sort of way. But that ain't too bad. I liked this one. Knock off How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon for all of us who wants to play a video game and not egg with there's two sounds overlapping each other. Oh my god. So that's interesting. Monster Hunter Monster Hunter Stories is How to Train Your Dragon for video games instead of books. So yeah, that's a strong start. That was a really good way to kick off the direct. Looks really solid. Katamari was the other one. I was like, there was another thing early on that looked nice, and it's a brand new Katamari game, finally! I've played one Katamari. I think it was the first one, and it was so charming and fun. Even though, like, the penultimate level really pissed me off, because it took me like 4 tries to beat it. But I like Katamari. I'm delighted to see it return once again, excited to see all the cousins come back. Yeah, I mean, what else do you say about Katamari? Yeah, oh boy, I can't wait to roll up a big ball of stuff. But any game that has the King of Cosmos is a plus in my book, you know. So, yeah, Katamari, real swell. Glad to see it. So many cool songs coming in as well. So that's a super strong start. You get those Monster Hunter stories and Katamari, and it's like, you know, I'm willing to forgive that the third game on the docket was Just Dance. What an ugly outfit that this is. Does anyone actually care about Just Dance? I think it's great to have on something like a Switch. It's great for kids. You know, I think I've only ever played Just Dance after, like, for theater parties, like, after in high school, you know, like, the theater team all goes somewhere, and someone's got Just Dance, and there you go, you play Just Dance. Me! Well, that's good. Never even heard of it? Never even heard of Just Dance. This is like actually like the 27th one. Yeah, you just dance. That's what it is. It'll have a bunch of popular songs and stuff, and I remember I've seen a video once that was talking about how weird the censorship is, cause some of the songs are censored, and some of them aren't, and how they censor things is inconsistent. Like, in one song, hell will be replaced with a different word, and then in another song, they just use the word hell, and it's like, but why? So yeah, just a fun little party game. Just Dance has survived in a world where, like, Guitar Hero has not, you know? So, if you want to have fun at a party, pick up Just Dance. Maybe I did a long time ago, but then willingly forgot that such a game existed. I'm almost certain that we get a new Just Dance every single year. I had a friend in middle school who brought his Switch to school, and whenever we had free time for gym, he would play Just Dance, and sometimes me and the others would play with him. That's brilliant. If we had free time in gym, which was very rare, I think I would opt to walk. Because you can walk and chit-chat at the same time, you know? Oh, right, Dragon Ball! Okay, so every fucking Dragon Ball game like this has looked exactly like this. It's an arena fighter. There's so many games like this already, and they do the same thing every time, where you go through some story beats, and then you fight some guys, and it's this every single time. But the thing is, I feel like we haven't gotten a game like this in so long. I feel like the last game like in this format for Dragon Ball was like on the PlayStation 2. So it's you know, it's a welcome, you know, return to form. But yeah, of course you gotta, you know, do the classic stuff where you gotta hold Raditz and stuff. But oh, this one's actually different. You can change the course of history. Ooh, and not kill Goku, you know, so how fancy, oh my god, and then he does not kill Goku, so that's different. I think if this came out 12 years ago, then, Team 4-Star would be making Omega money using this, and maybe Team 4-Star can get the band back together. I actually haven't caught up with Team 4-Star. I know Taka is a VTuber now, but I don't know what, like, if they still do stuff as Team 4-Star? Like, are they still making abridged things? I don't know. They could theoretically do a lot of really fun stuff with this. And that's kinda the only thing I thought of about this game. Was, you know, you put in the words and make the boys say the words, then you fight, go. It's the kind of thing that feels like I should own it, but I don't want to purchase it. Censorship. As you can see, hell is used differently in this song than this other song, even though they're used exactly the same. It might be the number of hells that kind of dictate these sorts of things. But yeah, this feels like the kind of game that everyone should own. So, I don't know, maybe I'll pick it up at some point. How we going today? We going well. My eye is feeling much better. Yippee! You've only seen one episode of Dragon Ball in a hotel room. I wasn't too into it. I have watched a handful of canon Dragon Ball Z episodes, and including the new version of the Broly movie. I saw that in theaters. I'm gonna be honest. Watch Team 4 Star's version. It is effectively canon. The early stuff they do alter quite a bit, but then as they get into it, they really just make Dragon Ball quicker and funnier. So just watch Team 4 Star, and that's the best way to watch Dragon Ball, if you ask me. The most Team 4 Star have done is make the Boo bits, basically short videos for the Boo Saga with one main joke for the video. I've never seen Dragon Ball willingly, save for the Gohan movie, when someone leaked the whole thing on Twitter. Surprisingly good. More Piccolo. Yeah, I think Dragon Ball Z, I like it a whole dang lot. Especially, it's one of the closest things that we male enjoyers get to have to, like, fan service. You get to pick your favorite husband and go. I like Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta, Tien Shinhan. Piccolo is pretty cool. So yeah, you know, good stuff, good fun stuff. I've somehow never come across an episode of Dragon Ball in my many years as an anime consumer. It can be easy to miss if you're not looking for it. Right, and then there was Plants vs. Zombies. A game I don't care about, but this trailer was really fucking cute. Especially the little pea shooter. What a cutie pie. Yeah, what a just a charming little trailer. I don't care about Plants vs. Zombies. Not one bit, but happy for the 7 people who do, I suppose. They got a very cute little trailer out of it, so, you know, not too bad. On the Switch, I thought it was just a mobile game. Yeah, I did too. But I guess, you know, you can take the Switch anywhere. Also, it's added like co-op. So, that's fun. You know, you can play with a friend. That's cute. Oh, and then a sport game that I jumped over. Listen, if you like sport games, I'm so happy for you. I just couldn't care less. This looks like they're doing the sport on a field. The stadium actually looks tiny. The people look microscopic. It looks like the stadium is not proportioned correctly. Who's gonna care about that, though? Me and any Austin. Boo Sports! Yeah, Boo Sports, personally, if the highlight for you is FC26, bro, that's great. That's so great for you. Pac-Man! This is the one Pac-Man game I've played. I talked about it previously. Yeah, I've played this 3D Pac-Man game. Not all of it, I didn't complete it. But, yeah, it's been re-released onto the Switch. And I'm like, man, I wasted my money on the wrong Pac-Man game, because I got Shadow Labyrinth. But yeah, I recognize this frog boss. That's Clyde. And I remember, this is the first boss, and I remember fighting it, and having trouble with it, because, you know, I was like 11, and you're bad at video games when you're 11. So yeah, this is a fun Pac-Man game. I remember liking it a whole dang lot, so, despite not knowing anything about Pac-Man, it's what made me think I could like Shadow Labyrinth. Because I could jump into this, not knowing shit diddly about Pac-Man. I keep wanting to refer to him by, like, a title, you know, like Jumpman, you know, is from Mario. The Blue Bomber for Mega Man. I keep wanting to do that for Pac-Man, and he has no title. So I just have to keep saying Pac-Man every time. Back when we had an Xbox, me and my brother got a sports game from someone, and that game stayed on that game shelf, never being touched. Critter and I, there's one sport game that we've played. It's NBA Hang Time on the N64. I think we got it as like a hand-me-down from some dude We got a lot of things kind of secondhand, and yeah, it was like a boy who lived nearby who did not want his he didn't want his N64 games anymore, and one of them included Hang Time. And we were like, alright, let's try this out. And it was just so funny, because you could play as a wolf and a goat. And so we did do that. Just a wolf and a goat playing basketball against, and it was like it didn't look good, but it was hilarious to see. Playing against just actually the Toronto Raptors. No, we played as the Toronto Raptors, because we couldn't figure out how to change your option in the list. And so, yeah, we just always played as the Toronto Raptors featuring a wolf and goat, and that was pretty fun. So, there you go. I think sport games are at their best when they're on old consoles. The more fidelity you have, the more they expect you to be able to do with it. And I think it's better when it's just you can barely move when you press A to shoot, you know? Oh, I don't know if I guess Wii Sports counts. I've played it. I never owned a Wii though, so it played it in passing when we went to our cousin's place. I'd love to own Wii Sports actually. I think it'd be really fun. Final Fantasy Tactics is coming to the Switch, which is pretty cool, and it comes with full voice acting. Bernard looks cool. I've never seen these characters before. Ramza, Agrius, Lad, Bernard, Lavian, Estrild, Brunhild, that's the most German name I've ever seen, Alicia, Mustadio, and Thomasine. Thomasine? That's a fake name. But yeah, I know everyone likes this game a whole dang lot. And what a cute little portraits as well. It's got some new difficulties you could choose between, and full voice acting, which sounded pretty dang solid from what little they showed off. So if you've got a hankering for a tactics game, I think this one would be... I love Final Fantasy's art. I always love this behind the logo. That looks so good. Yeah, this might be a really solid one to pick up. I think Allison might like it, because I know Allison likes Fire Emblem a whole dang lot. There she is! Oh my gosh! Mustadio is such a weirdly cool... It is weirdly cool. Sorry, I heard a crazy noise outside. It was either a child or a dog. But yeah, I think Allison would like this. I think it looks... I mean, everyone seems to like this game, so from what I hear, it'd be a good one. To be honest, I also was bad at the game when I was 12. We were all bad at games when you're 12, aren't you? It's when you replay games that you did finish previously. Like Jack, me struggling with Jack, and like Mario Sunshine. I'll never forget one of you said, maybe God pitied you as a child and just let you win. And then Persona 3 Reload coming to the Switch as well. Everyone seems to like this game as well. Critter has played it, and she swears by it as well. She's played this and 5. I've watched her play through most of 5. And she likes this one way better. And I like the aesthetic of 3. I like the gimmick with the little guns. I like the characters, how they seem, like their jive seems real good to me. If I'm gonna play a Persona, I do think I want it to be this one. So this is another one to keep on my radar. Most dang everything is coming out in October, by the way, though, which is a bummeroni, because quite frankly, I've got that whole month locked in and loaded for Pokemon. So I wouldn't be getting this day one, but I don't hate the idea of playing Persona on my Nintendo Switch 2. I like when they point their own guns to their heads. It's cool! It's cool. It's edgy and cool. It's got that, it reeks of that cool 2000s edge bullshit. My funniest experience with gaming is whenever my brother would be in a match and would put the headset on me to play for him while he went to the bathroom. It was brave of him to let you do that. So yeah, Persona, I mean, there's nothing really new to show off, just it is here, but I love this art style as well. What a good one. And then we've got lots of good stuff with Hyrule Warriors, the Imprisoning War. We got to see a little bit of gameplay, and it does look really solid, but I think most importantly, is we got to see a lot in relation to the champions. We can see, like, here's Minoru here fighting off a bunch of bad guys. So they are gonna be clearly quite the important element to it all. But also, it was so brief. I doubt I can get the frame exactly by, like, clicking through like that. Oh, right, she's got her, time powers, which is cute. But yeah, we got to see her face. And there's a better shot we gotta see, but that's the Gerudo champion, which means we gotta learn more about these, like, you know, Phase 1 champions, which is really exciting. I'm really excited to learn more about these characters. Also, the guy said that this is canon. These are the canon events leading up to, you know, Tears of the Kingdom. So that's extra fun, because I thought we would be playing in the same kind of, like, not quite canon kind of realm as the previous Hyrule Warriors. No, that's not Urbosa. That's a different woman, you racist. Sorry, Excalibur. I don't mean it. That's not Urbosa. That's a character from, what, like 10,000 years prior? Yeah, clearly you don't know anything about the lore, you loser. But no, yeah, this is set in the past, and I'm really excited to learn about these characters, and it's canon as well. So, yippee yahoo! This also, they had like a post-credit sequence with this like Robobot getting put together, and I feel like every single person was like, and? I don't know. I don't know what I should be excited about here, but you know, there will also be a robot, so neat. Neato. But yeah, that's one that I was already excited for, and now I'm at a point where it's like, cool, I don't need any more trailers. I've seen everything I need to see. I'm just excited for the game to come out. I might actually get it now. You know, and rather than just look over Allison's shoulder. Or maybe we could play together. Maybe there's like local co-op and we could play together. That could be fun. Maybe the robot would be like the Link stand-in, maybe. I hope it goes like yeah, like him, you know? Kia. And then we got another sport game. Who here cares about Madden? Oh boy, it's Madden. Oh, you can play in the snow. Oh, thank God. The perfect conditions. This definitely doesn't look like your game is bugging out. So yeah, excited for the 2 Madden fans. Oh my God. Okay, Madden is still a better game than this crappy looking thing. This cozy campfire game where if this costs any money, it's a scam. It presents itself like it could be just like kind of like a cute, you know, campfire sim, you know, something fine for one stream, you know, and then they pitch it as, but like Discord campfire roleplay where you can chit chat with your friends and y'all gotta make sure the fire stays lit and stuff. And I'm like, guys, just meet up at Timmy's place, you know, and you know, maybe they all live across the country or something and they can't all just meet up at Timmy's place. But this, I don't think, is the solution. A really cheap, unfun-looking Discord simulator around a crummy-looking fire. So, yeah. Yeah, if this is worth any money, I think that is a complete ripoff. Me when webcam is at the least flattering angle. Yeah, I gotta get off the screen because I feel sorry for this fella. Just got paid to be there. How's the stream going? Going swell. The direct has been, honestly, other than a handful of sport games and how to build a campfire simulator, I think it's been a really great direct. And also my eye is feeling a lot better. Yippee! So everything's coming up Twiins. Oh, right, then we got hang on. We're chilling by the fire. Right, Apex. Okay, yeah. Then I don't care about Apex. I know so many people care. And I don't do these battle royale FPS games. So this affects me 0%. But, great for the Apex crowd. You're doing great. This cute little mouse game. Look at how charming this looks. I'll even play it for a second so you can see it in motion. Oh my god, doesn't that look charming? This is called Hella. You play as a mouse, and you run around and explore and do some things, and your backpack is special. And that's kind of all I could say about it. It looks charming. It looks really high quality. Really cute. I couldn't tell you anything else about it. But look at how nice this looks. People can't shit on the Nintendo Switch anymore. Look at this. Look at this quality. Look at all that. Look at them graphics. Like, you know, finally Nintendo is a current gen game, it seems. So yeah, this looks really cute. I look forward to seeing clips from somebody else streaming this with their friends. I think that would be the best way to engage with this, personally. But yeah, a cutie one. Coming next year as well. Then there's a Star Wars game. I don't care about Star Wars. Excited for the people who do. This, yeah, it's a nice looking game. But yeah, just, do you want to be Boba Fett but a woman? Then get the Star Wars game. You don't do wars. It's stars. Star Wars. I don't think many care about that one. I'm not too surprised. I feel like Star Wars games are, hey, Lando, are a kind of hit or miss, it seems. And I think people tend to prefer the ones that are more kind of RPG-esque. Is there no gameplay in this whole dang trailer? I skipped over it because I don't care. But is this, I'm seeing zero gameplay. Does this have, do you play this game? Or, or is it kind of like a Telltale game where you just talk to people? I don't know. So, well, whatever, I guess. Oh, but then we get this one. This had a cool little thing. At first, it's like Dead Space-y, where monsters can kind of, if you don't dispose of a monster's body, then it can get sucked up by other monsters and they become even stronger. So you gotta do the Isaac Clarke head stomp kind of maneuver deal. But then you can also travel to the past. And in the past, you can kill people to get powers, basically. Kill that man to suck up his energy to level up. But then when you do that, you see ghosts. You start having hallucinations. Hang on, it was actually, ooky spooky. So what a cute little gimmick. This looks cool. I want to see. I'm not into like over the shoulder shooters, but I don't know. Maybe I'd play this. I'm not hating how this looks. So yeah, cool. What's up with the story? I like the gimmick. This one seems cool. I like this one a lot. I like the big chunky helmet design. Excited for the reveal that we too are a horrible monster. Either that or we take off the helmet and we're literally just Samus Aran. Bizarre but attention grabbing, yes. And like I don't know, I was like watching it and I'm like, eh. And then everything I was like, well now hey now. So they've done a great job. So Chronos, the New Dawn. Cool. Coming out, later this year. Looks fun. I think it looks really fun. Ocarina of Time, but Link is a mass murderer. Yakuza, don't care. I've never played a Yakuza. They seem fine. I don't know. I haven't played any of them, and at this point, it feels like it's impossible for me to jump in. Also, so you're Team Tokyo, but the other guy, it's like Team Osaka, and I'm like, I want to be Team Osaka. So, excited for the Yakuza fans. You all get a game every fucking, like, 2 games a year, though. So, at this point, it's like, I mean, congrats, I guess, but it's not like you were starving for more content, really. Ugh, what a horrible frame. Yeah, you can also play all your thousands of mini games. So, yeah, nothing for me here. Handsome men, but, you know. I'll watch the highlights from Ray's stream, I'm sure. When the opponent has better toys than you. Oh, and then we got kind of the, I think this is when we got a bunch of things kind of shown off in quick succession real fast. So yeah, Goodnight Universe. It looks like you play as a baby with like magical powers. Does not seem like anything I care about. Probably looks like it's like 30 minutes max. You know, more of an experience than a game, you know. Markiplier could probably play it and make it interesting, but not for me. And then we kind of have to do this by ear. So yeah, baby game. And then, but there's also robots, so I don't know, maybe it's not a baby game. Then there's NBA Bounce. I don't know. Do you like basketball? Play this, I guess. That's all I can say about that. And then, the Sanrio game, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Wheat Flower Wonderland. I don't know if this is a different one. But I'd like to get into more Sanrio stuff. So that's Hello Kitty and Friends. Look at how fucking cute this looks. Oh my god. Look at her. Ah, I want to shake her around so fucking bad. I love her. So yeah, this looks cute. Maybe I'll check that out. Oh, this one, this has caught my eye a couple of times. Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven. I feel like we've gotten little teasers for this, you know, kind of sprinkled throughout a handful of directs, and every time I'm like, that looks good, and then I immediately forget about it. But this does look nice. I think I want to check this one out at some point. It looks flashy and classy, and it's got a cool anime art style. So yeah, I think I'm into this. I think I want to look more into this. I don't remember the name of it, but there was this one game where you play as a baby and you and your teddy bear go on an adventure. Oh yeah, Cub Scouts. Wow. I never thought I'd see someone else who's actually watched Cub Scouts. Yeah, that one. I remember that one, where Mom was the bad guy in the end. I do remember that one too. I remember Markiplier played the trailer for it. He actually probably played the full thing as well. But yeah, I remember that too. And in hindsight, I think it looks fucking ugly. And I always thought it looked kind of ugly, but que sera, sera. Allison says, oh yeah, I liked that game. Seems to be another game. Steam lists it as separate from the other Hello Kitty game. Okay, I might like it better. Because while the idea of like an Animal Crossing type game sounds like it could be cute, I think I'd like something with more of like a story, question mark? So I'll look into it. Thank you. I should write it down actually. Hello Kitty Wheat. Hello Kitty Wheatfield. And then I'm also gonna, under it, write Romancing Saga 2. Saga 2. Okay, cool. Things to keep on my radar. Who'da thunk? 2 of them were in the micro showcases. Some thing, I don't care. It looks nice. It doesn't look like anything I care about. You fight as, you are samurai, you fight big guy. You run to the right, you fight more big guy. And then Borderlands 4. I keep forgetting that they actually made a Borderlands 4. I gotta be honest. So, you know, that's swell. Excited for the Borderlands fans who wanted to play on the Nintendo Switch. There's also My Melody and Karomi series on Netflix. Oh, well, I don't have Netflix, so it doesn't matter to me, but thank you. So, are you more of a fan of story-based games? For the most part, yes. I love Animal Crossing. It's one of my favorite franchises. It was, I think, my game of the year, personally, for 2020. And I'd like to start playing Animal Crossing again. I'll get into that at the end of the stream. But, yeah, generally, I do prefer games with a story. I prefer Rune Factory over Harvest Moon. You know. I can fuck with games that are more kinda... You know, you make your own goals, too. You know, I've had plenty of fun with Animal Crossing, Sims, and, Minecraft as well. So, you know. Either or, but... For the most part, I do prefer a good story to carry me through. But yeah, excited. I've never played a Borderlands. So, excited for the people who care, but it's not my kind of thing. I don't know. Okay, good. Okay, then we got this one. It's by Square Enix. It's in an art style. It's in a style very similar to Octopath Traveler, but it's not Octopath Traveler. You play as him, and he's got a fairy companion with a high-pitched, because apparently that's what they all do, but not too annoying, voice. And you run around and fight monsters. There he is. Nice artwork. And then you run around, fight monsters, go on adventures. Okay, you gotta watch the trailer for this one on your own time, though, because the woman doing the voiceover... she sounds like she's struggling. She sounds like a European trying to do an American accent. And for the most part, she's doing a really good job. But some words, she just kind of overpronounces, in that way that you will do when even a professional, you know, can struggle a little bit with vowels. And I was so fascinated by it. by her voiceover. But yeah, this seems... It's fine. Not the kind of thing I would pick up, but a swell one for like a kid to add to their collection. I think if you get it, you wouldn't be mad about it. The town names were really goofy. It was like fucking from the land of Phalodomus, and the city of Huthrin, and it's like, why? Right, the Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. So, a title that I don't think is gonna sell too well with a name like that specifically. That name kind of, who? But, you know, you go, Square Enix. But that's okay. Because right after that, we actually got Octopath Traveler. So, yippee! And here's the most important thing. One of the very first things they show you, you can customize yourself. Hang on, let's see if... No, this is after. You gotta make your own character! Oh my god! So yeah, Octopath Traveler 0, where you gotta make your own character, and then I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna be doing it. Because you let me make my own character, and I'm in, baby. I thought about that. I was like, what if I voiced a fairy? And it was like this cute little fae girl. But she's like, hi, traveler. Welcome, come on, let's go. It's for me, it's mine. So yeah, I'm so excited. I haven't actually played any of the other Octopath Travelers, but I've watched over Allison's shoulders a good handful of times. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it has to offer. Especially since it's like a prequel, so it seems to be taking a lot of cues from the mobile game that has shut down by now, but like, it looks like you can recruit a whole bunch of different characters. So, that's fun too. And excited, and you get to build a town. Oh my god, what? So yeah, I think this looks really nice. I love this art style, and that's the thing, we were like, you gotta make your own character, oh my god, and it's like, but they won't be in the pretty art style, and so it's like, well, I guess I gotta learn how to emulate this person's art style, cause I love it. I know the music, yeah, I don't know much about Octopath, but I know that the music is pretty damn good. So, and that was the big thing they ended us off with. A pretty pretty dang good direct, if and I do say so myself. Thank goodness, cause I saw people, like on my Discord, they seemed, pretty disappointed in it, and, we'll scoot over here, and so I was gearing myself up for, you know, oops, all sport games or something, and I think this has been one of the best, like, partner showcases as well. Cause like obviously the last direct we got that showed off the Switch 2 and like the thousands of launch titles that it came with, that was obviously a total banger. But partner showcases have been pretty unimpressive, and I think it's really great to get one where it's like, game I'd like to play, game I'd like to play, game I'd like to play. I don't care about that one. Game I'd like to play, game I'd like to, like, almost everything in this I was like, yeah, you know, I could see myself buying that. YouTube told me Nintendo Direct bad. Well, I don't know what Direct Nintendo, what they were all watching. Crying because they didn't get more info on Silk Song. I'm calling you out, Zero. Zero was one of those on my Discord. And I'm like, it's coming out this year. Sorry you don't have a strong release date yet. I'll tell you what, you've already waited 8 years. You're in the easy part now. I'm really interested in the mouse game. I probably won't play it, but I'd probably watch someone play it. Yeah. Yeah, they all looked pretty dang solid. And like, everything's coming out, this kind of, holiday season, fourth quarter, as it were. Mostly Septembers and Octobers, from what I saw. So, it's kind of nice that they're all releasing it really close together, because if you're like me, it forces you to pick your favorite, and you can come back for other things later. Kind of help you spend wisely, as it were. Unfortunately for all of them, like I said, Pokemon has me on lockdown. So, yeah. But I thought this was a really great direct. I'm excited for damn near all of it to come out. You wanted to chat about Animal Crossing, don't forget. I don't forget! So, this is exciting, chat. This is relevant to you guys, because, at work, I have struck a deal with my boss. And basically, I get to get off of work early on Fridays. And so, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I can maybe alternate, maybe just do it when I'm feeling like it, but I can use that time to work on things. Whether it be my art, whether it be editing, or whether it be on stream, sometimes in the future, predict that sometimes I'll be streaming after work on Friday. And part of that is, if I have extra time, like this, I think I wanna play Animal Crossing with you guys, because I did not transfer all my files over to the Switch 2. The Switch 2 doesn't have my island from the Nintendo Switch. Which means I get to start a new game in Animal Crossing. That's the thing I wanted so bad. It's the only thing I would have bought a second Switch for. I would have bought a whole second console so I could start a new game in Animal Crossing, because I didn't want to lose my original island. And now I've got it! The Switch 2! And I think it'd be fun to play Animal Crossing on stream with you guys. I'll join in on the fun. And because also, what I like to do, I like to draw my villagers as people. And we'll get to know all the villagers all together and stuff, and have a grand, fun, cool time. And I think this sounds grand, fun, and cool. I've wanted to play Animal Crossing on stream basically since I started streaming, but I did not have the funds or like the gumption to buy myself a second Switch just to do that. So, yeah, I think I want to start playing Animal Crossing with you guys. So yeah, look forward to that, and look forward to more streams happening, like on Fridays, because I'll be able to see you guys earlier in the day on Friday. So, yay! It's a win-win for you all, if I do say so myself. I'd like to also start playing more games in general. You know, I think I've mentioned playing Bayonetta on stream before as well, like Bayo 3. welcome, Hacksire. You've missed the bulk of the stream. I've got to be honest. I'll give you a quick rundown. Basically everything on the Direct looked good, even if some of the things were franchises I don't care about. It's like, well, you know, happy for you, Madden fans. The worst looking thing was the campfire one. Don't get that. But yeah, I wanna play more games with you guys, and now that I have some time after work on Friday, I feel like I can do that. So yay, yippee! You get more content basically. Whenever I think of making a new island on Animal Crossing, I just remember when my friend restarted their island and literally wrote "Goodbye everyone" on the bulletin board. That's heart-wrenching, and that's the thing. It's so hard to, like, start a new game in Animal Crossing, because I'm like, well, they're my friends. Not to mention, I put a lot of effort into that island, so. Damn, Friday and Saturday is a very busy day for me. Oh no, hut mutt butt. Oh well, that's okay. There'll always be VODs available for you. And you'll still see me on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, asterisk. Today is Thursday, but that's because this is when the Direct was. But yeah, you'll still see me on the normal days as well. So, yay, yip, yahoo. They need the same mechanic as Stardew, where you can make multiple files. I know! I understand why they didn't do that, but I think they should have. Like, Pokemon games, you can just start a new game on different files, so why shouldn't... Animal Crossing should have worked the same way. That's what I say. But whatever. No one listens to Twiins. Hey Twiins, you should also add Bayonetta Origins. Oh yeah, I remember seeing trailers for that, and it did look cute. It looked like the kind of thing I'm so into. Very kind of fairy tale adjacent. And Bayo also looked so cute. Let me add that to my list. Bayo, what was it? Origins. Origins. Cool. Great, awesome. So yeah, that's kind of all I had to say about all that. It felt like I had so much news, and the news was just stream sometimes. And yeah, my ever-growing, never-dwindling quest list. Honestly, judging purely by vibes, Bayo Origins looks more fun than Bayo 3. You know, I gotta be honest. I think I agree. I've played some of Bayonetta 3. I think I played it for like maybe 4 hours. And that was as far as I got. And it's a shame. I like Bayonetta's outfit in the third game. I like her like Lolita moment that she's got going on. The gameplay was just kind of boring. I remember, and maybe I feel like I was not super healthy at the time. I don't know. I remember just being so tired. Like, it was not gripping me in any way. So, yeah, I'd probably jump to Bayo Origins of the options. I should write down Chronos as well. I liked the look of Chronos. What were the other ones? Well, hang on. Let's scoot back over to the other screen so we can all go down memory lane real quick and recall all the things Twiins wants to buy at some point. I do want Octopath Zero. Oh, Persona 3. And whether that's on the Switch or not, doesn't really matter to me. I think it's also on the PlayStation 5, so I could be happy with that. I already wrote that one down. Don't care about Yakuza. Chronos looks shockingly good. I think it'd be really fun on stream. I think horror games are fun to stream. Hella looks charming. Looks so charming. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna play it, but it looks so charming. I want them to succeed. No one cares about Madden. Hyrule Warriors, I do want that. I'm gonna add that to my list of games to get. Hyrule War. Oh, hang on. I spelled Hyrule with a W. Y rule. I'm gonna put an asterisk next to Hyrule Warriors because I think it may just be more fun to. Messiah's here. You missed it. Yeah, I thought about you with Pac-Man because you had mentioned it, and it is the game I've played before. I recognize the frog boss. So yeah, I'm glad for you. It makes me feel a fool for wasting my money on the bad Pac-Man game, Shadow Labyrinth. But yeah, Hyrule Warriors might be more fun to play with Allison, even if that's just watching over her shoulder, honestly. So I'll have an asterisk next to that one. Final Fantasy Tactics looks nice. I don't think I want it, but it looks nice. Pac-Man is one I could see myself getting at some point, maybe. But I'm not gonna put it on my list of things that I need. Dragon Ball, same with Dragon Ball. The kind of game that it feels like I should own, but I know I wouldn't really play. Oh right, Katamari. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I love Katamari. I want the King of the Cosmos. So in my eyes, I like him. I like that character. So what's it called? Katamari Katamari. Once Upon a Katamari. I'll just write Katamari. And I'll bide my time on Monster Hunter Stories. It's kind of on the bottom of my list. Hang on, I started to write Hunter with an M. Munter. Extra funny for all my Brits in chat. Don't forget, I'm pretty sure that's only Switch 1. Which one? One of them? Katamari? I think you're right. I'll put a little Switch logo next to it. I'll know what that means. I really will. But, yeah. I suggest playing Bayo 1 and 2 first. I don't care. I've seen Allison play through most of Bayonetta 1, and Platinum games, you don't play them for the story. Yeah, you know? Maybe I'll look up the angels on a wiki, but I'm not too invested in Bayonetta's story. I'm here for the gameplay. Idea, full video gushing about Pac-Man World 2, just to have like 2 seconds of it be Bash Shadow Labyrinth. Are all these games Switch 2 exclusive? No. And you can pay attention as you go through the direct. They have in the corner which one, like what it's gonna be on. So yeah, Katamari, and here's them like kind of breaking that down as well. You can see. Katamari is only available for the Switch 1. What a bummer, you know? But, see, only available for the Switch. But most of them are releasing, across both systems. As you can see up here, with Tactics, it's on both of them. So, there you go. You can go through the Direct and, kind of pick and choose your favorites as well. Me. Hey, Twiins. I suggest Twiins. Shut up. It's not that I don't like when you speak. It's just that you have no value when you speak. No, I was like, how do I say this in a funny way? You know, how do I not actually shit on Excalibur? Need the King of the Cosmos to roll me up in his big safe arms. Messiah, you're so right. His arms are big and safe. I'm still a little disappointed. I understand. I kind of want the Prince of the Cosmos, the one you play as, I kind of want him to grow up, and so we get to see him as big like this, but I doubt that would ever happen. And, you know, I'm kind of okay with that, because who doesn't like the King of the Cosmos? I don't hate you, you just provide no value. Exactly. You're like popcorn. So I wonder if that marketing will confuse old people. Probably. But, it won't be any more confusing than the Xbox and the Xbox 360 and the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Slim, I don't even know what we're currently on, honestly, with the Xbox. So, old people have been confused by video games since the dawn of time. So it is what it is. Reminds you of a Madoka witch. It's because he is similarly animated as the witches. That's why. It's because he is an illustrated PNG, in a 3D world. With, like, kind of a stop-motion, sort of animation style. That's why. It's because they're animated the same. Also because witches have a lot of, stuff going on, in terms of, like, color and patterns, and so does he. So there you go, that's why. Twins whenever Excalibur enters the chat. So you've chosen death. Dr. Manhattan's me. Xbox One X, Series S, 360 Plus, and Knuckles. You're so right. It is and Knuckles. So yeah, those are the games on my wish list. I'm not gonna get, I think, any of them at launch, but I do think I'm intrigued by all of them. So it's nice to have video games to buy. I feel like I haven't bought a video game in so long, like a real one, which is funny because like I've got Mario Kart and Shadow Labyrinth. I'll also add Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Bonanza does look cute. Now it's just a matter of which one do I get for Christmas? And then there we go. Venti Grande, insert Starbucks size. It's tall. The small ones are tall. They're the sizes in Italian. Little bonus factoid for you. If you say medium, they'll be like, okay, cool, Grande, gotcha. Haven't bought good video games in a long time. I will argue, I will defend Mario Kart. Mario Kart is objectively a good game. The thing is, I'm playing it by myself. I've kind of done everything I wanted to do with it. I'm content with that. I made a great video about it, and how mad can I be? Since Switch 2 came with Mario Kart, it felt like it didn't count in a strange way. Right? Even though, arguably, it means I actually spent $300. Was it that? I spent way more than a normal video game amount on it. But yeah, since it came bundled, it's like, plus a free game. Except it wasn't. I had to pay $50 extra for Mario Kart. Maybe stream online racing mode? I don't know. Nah. No. So, Mario Kart costs $70 digitally. If you got it bundled, you got it for actually $50 with the Switch 2. We're in a world where maybe it costs $80, and video games just cost that much. You know? Monster Hunter Wild also cost $80, and I actively do not like that game. I've played that game so much, and I think it is a bad game. Mario Kart costs the same as an objectively annoying to play crappy Monster Hunter game. So that's just the price of video games these days, you know? We can't keep crying about it, I gotta be honest. 'Cause it's just inflation. It's just how it works, unfortunately. If any of the countries could get their shit together, maybe, then video games can be cheap again. But as it is, they're just not. Monster Hunter, wildly disappointed. You're so... That's good. Reasons to make a video. Call it that. Reasons to not make a video, it means I would have to play Monster Hunter again. Monster Hunter Mild. I've bought good games for far less. I mean, yeah, no shit. Video games used to only cost $60. I play one for free every day. I've enjoyed that like regularly. AAA games cost $80. It's just how it is. I don't know. If you don't want to spend that much, don't play video games. Crying about it on Twitter won't change anything. People really thinking that they could, Nintendo, Mario Kart's too expensive. On Twitter, they really thought that would do shit diddly. Nintendo doesn't fucking care. It's also cheaper than it used to be. In the 70s, video games were $90. And that was in the fucking, like, goddamn 70s. When money, like, was worth more. So, yeah, you don't want to spend $80 on a video game? Then don't play video games. Wait for it to go on sale. That's all I can say. I don't make the prices. Yeah, but I think that's everything. My eye feels much better. I get an extra 2 hours on Friday to work on art and to stream with you guys. I want to play Animal Crossing with you all. And that's sort of it. I will mention Summer Tento once again. Next Friday is the final day for it. So anticipate, you know, me to mention that throughout streams next week. Final day to submit is next Friday. So, if you've been holding off on working on your submission, now is the time to crunk it out. Because I know that there are some people who were like, had started or were like, oh, I'm gonna do that when I'm not as busy. Well, you better not be quite as busy if you still want to participate. So, get drawn. Go do it. I've gotten a good few handful more submissions, which is excellent. So I'm excited to get to share all of those with you guys on a stream probably the next Monday. So yeah. Peer pressure. I'm pressuring you. So yeah, fun stuff. If you want some inspiration or at least like to see what other people have been up to, if you go to any of my like Blue Sky or Twitter, I repost every submission, and you can also check out the hashtag on those submissions as well. So yeah, have a grand old time doing that. Time to go eat snacks and then work it off at the gym. Hell yeah. I have no pressure. I already did it. So I'm excited to see what you all do for that. I'm excited to whinge and wishy-wash about a bunch of different video games I can purchase, just to end up not purchasing any of them, because I'm a freak like that. And I'm excited to play video games with you all. But now, I think I gotta wrap it up, so I can get back to work on a song I started yesterday, because I opened a book at work, and a dead fly fell out of it, and I was struck with inspiration, so I need to get back to working on that. So, yippee. Thanks for being here. It was really fun getting to chat with you guys. It was nice having a, like, in stark contrast to the previous Pokemon Presents. It was really fun being like, I can't wait to talk to Chad about that. I can't wait to talk to Chad about this one too. Write that down, yeah. So yeah, thanks for being here. I always appreciate it. Make smart choices, eat your vegetables, drink your water, do a chore today. Just one chore. And adios.